For a while, the sidewalk already being built after we called attention to the danger is suddenly at a dead stop. So what happened? Here's ABC7's Heather Ishimaru.
These new sidewalks and streetlights appear to be simple additions to Highway 12 in Sonoma County's Springs neighborhood, but it took 20 years of work by residents and county politicians to get them, in part because county improvements on a state highway involves layers and layers of bureaucracy. They are small improvements making a big difference in pedestrian safety and community pride. George and Jane Holmes have lived here for 30 years.
Instead of saying that we come from Boise, and little Boise, we come from Boise Hot Springs, and we're damn proud of it.
But the project is only half done. It's supposed to cover a 2-mile stretch just north of the city of Sonoma. With Phase 1 completed, Phase 2 is now in jeopardy since Governor Jerry Brown's budget suddenly dissolved all 400 state redevelopment agencies on February 1st.
I think it was generally unintended consequence of state legislature. I don't think anybody intended for this to happen.
Former Redevelopment Advisory Committee Chair Steve Cox has been fighting for the sidewalks since his now college-age son was in kindergarten. School children and moms with strollers navigate the narrow shoulders daily on a highway that's become more and more congested over the years. Phase 2 was fully funded with community taxpayer money, the only fully funded, vetted, and certified state project ready to go out for bid in March. But Cox is now faced with only half his dream come true, and another generation of parents possibly left starting over. Amy Smith has a 5th grader and a kindergartner.
Sometimes the cars are racing to make the lights, and they're not paying attention to what the pedestrians are doing. So it's nice just to have that little extra bit of safety on the side of the road and not trying to be in the weeds and the mud.
I understood the money aspect, but for a project like this one, it was just devastating.
Supervisor Valerie Brown has championed the project.
When things started happening at the state level in terms of redevelopment, we were really kind of aghast. Part of us were believing that there's no way they can stop this.
2 things could rescue Phase 2, an oversight committee whose job it will be to salvage worthy redevelopment projects, or clean up legislation to undo what's been done. The oversight decision is expected in late April. Heather Ishimaru, ABC7 News.
We're getting set for a